Mic check, mic check. Are we live? I think we're
We're
live.
live.
We're live.
Oh, let me go live on Instagram if I can get on
Yeah.
there.
Insta.
There you go. Oh, we live on Instagram. Oh man. So welcome back. Shaquana has a story to tell us. She had a really fun last week. Some speed dating, what else that. We're gonna talk about a hot topic, Wendy Williams, her announcement a couple of days ago, and kind of the what was exposed to everybody from her family and what she's going through. And a lot of celebrities out there actually are going through it, not just her. But stick around, guys. We've got good information to give you, and we'll talk about it. Stand by.
Down at those who left me, promise I'm not being petty. I'm the one they envy, Brody moving state to state, make $1 million out to send me. Plus I grinded from the start. I was stacking pennies, I might dip like Machiavelli. After the confetti, who ready? We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready?
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Happy February, everybody. My name is DJ Kid Mango. We got Carla, D3, and Shaquana in the house. Coach Anthony is out today, but he'll be back next week, hopefully. How's everybody doing?
Hey,
I'm
everybody.
great. How y'all doing?
I know. Well,
Yvonne, what's going on? Shout out to Yvonne.
thanks for tuning in, everybody. We've got the hot topic today, but let's go around the room, see what you guys have been doing this past week. Shaquana, you want to start? You did something exciting, some speed dating. What would you do?
Yeah, I co-hosted a speed date / comedy show on the 17th. I did 5 to 7 minutes of comedy. After that, shoot, we didn't even need to do the speed date because people came in, they saw each other, they were just like matching up. I looked at them and I was like, okay, well, you. So we didn't have to do that part because people was already coming in. It was like they was a magnet towards each other.
Yeah.
We sat there, we watched everybody match up with each other. I was like, all right, we had to do this part. All right, cool.
And then did you do an like a few minutes stand up or?
I did 7 minutes of comedy. So it was great. I had on my cat suit. My knee is painful today. I promise you it is.
Yeah, she was looking frisky.
Marcus, dog.
Oh my God.
I thought being high.
You said the puppies were loose. That's what you're talking about?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She had them front and center.
I sure did. I put that when I got home. I put that cat suit in the back of my drawer and would never be seen again.
Well, so the question was there?
What was out? The back? Your ass was out. What'd you say?
No, my cat.
Oh,
No.
wow. Yeah, pictures. Yeah, show up. Yeah. Okay.
Is it?
Hey. Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Puppies were out. They were out.
Here's my girls. Hello.
Hello, my eyes are up here. Hello.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, most people are looking down anyway. So.
You know what, Floyd? I can't help because I'm short.
Not joking. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. How long were you out? A couple hours?
I was out for about maybe four and a half hours.
Yeah.
And when I finally laid down that morning, I said, "Oh, thank you, Jesus. I'm too old for this."
Exactly.
You ain't even
too old for this.
When I go out, man, I have to recover at least a day or two, man.
Yeah. I'm still recovering.
I think, because I think from Japan, my 20s and 30s, I was always out every weekend.
Right.
Once or twice during the week. And so now, as you get older, you're like, I've seen everything. Right. I've done everything. What else is there to see?
Right.
I've never seen a donkey show, so I don't know if it's still around.
Wait, you were in Mexico. Did you see the donkey show?
I've never seen a donkey show.
Not on purpose.
I've never seen a donkey show.
He saw it. He just said that on purpose.
Oh, man.
But did you see the banana lady, though?
No, I've never actually. I heard people talking about it, but I've never had the honor of watching something like that.
Oh wow!
I mean, I've been to strip clubs. I just never had no strip club where they doing acrobatics and donkeys and I don't know whatever.
Oh
wow!
Giving you change and stuff. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
I don't want no parts of that Moscow mule.
Yeah. Honestly, when I saw the banana lady, it wasn't even a plan. It wasn't even a plan or anything like that. It was just like, wait, what? Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Full of quarters.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she shot them roller quarters out in the.
I heard about her. Ooh.
Yeah, and then she put the banana and chopped it up inside of her and spit it out across the stage. I thought I was going to throw up.
Very, very interesting talents people have. My thing is you got to practice that, dude.
Yeah,
look at D3's face. Look at him.
What are you doing? I mean, it was interesting.
No, it wasn't.
One time,
scarred.
Yeah.
I feel scarred.
That would make me want to go see a gynecologist after I go see that.
I know.
She need to go see a vet.
No,
he said
because she used a snake too. She put a snake up in her too.
Yeah, I've heard the stories. I've never went out there. I'm glad I didn't.
All of that.
That'd be burned in my memory. No, I'm good.
Yes, burned in my memory, and this was in 2004.
But that body counts.
I don't know if it's still around. What city was it? Tachikawa, Shinjuku? Was it downtown?
No, this was in Okinawa. This is
Okinawa. Oh yeah,
82nd Street. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Okinawa. Yeah. Oh, aerial alert. Aerial alert.
Aerial alert. Oh. She's
aerial sighting.
Yeah, she's just getting the dogs. She's getting the dogs together.
Yeah, Jeanette.
All right. Well, let's go into our hot topic of the day. Kind of serious, obviously, but I know you guys know more about Wendy Williams. Here and there, I know about Wendy Williams and what she's done, and I've seen her TV show, her talk show. So
yeah, that was okay.
So before we go into the actual story that just came out, the announcement from the family, Wendy Williams, a radio personality, rose to fame as a shock jock in New York City, later becoming a national syndicated radio host, known for a bold and opinionated style. She also was a television host, launched the Wendy Williams Show in 2008, and quickly became a popular daytime talk show known for celebrity gossip, interviews, and audience interaction. She also was an actress. If you've seen her in Think Like a Man, right? That movie, Think Like a Man 2. There was a Broadway show, which I didn't know, based on her radio persona. And she's also an author with a couple books out there, memoir. And so that's kind of the backstory of Wendy Williams. So it was the 23rd of February. Wendy Williams' family and care team announced she has been diagnosed with primary, aphasia and dementia. This explains her recent struggles with language, communication, and behavior. The announcement aims to raise awareness and combat stigma surrounding these conditions.
Yeah. In all fairness, like her behavior has always been an issue. So to link that with the dementia and stuff like that, like I never watched her what do you call it, her TV shows and stuff like that, because I always thought that she was it just wasn't my taste.
Yeah.
But to see the Where's Wendy is the latest one. So if y'all want to watch it, it's on Lifetime. It's called Where's Wendy. Where's Wendy? Yeah. And it's sad to see the way she declined and from the first episode to the second episode. But man, I know a lot of people were saying, well, that's karma, it's karma, blah, 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 and stuff like that. So you're kicking her while she's down. But at the same time, when I saw what she was doing to those people and saying to those people and stuff, I mean, I don't wish it ill on nobody like that, but I mean, shit. Sorry. But nah, she was like, get out of my face, get out of here. And this was before they actually said that she had dementia.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be like, get out of my face. I don't want to talk. She was nasty.
I think that's like at least past 10 years, maybe even longer, where that attitude, or that like just being rude and angry outside of her appearances on TV and all that just got worse and worse and worse. But I think I see little clips here and there on TikTok where from the documentary where you can tell. I mean, you can tell like there's something wrong with you. Like, and if people who's gone through dementia, I mean, there's a lot of actors, celebrities, people out there who's had it. Robin Williams had it, and so Bruce Willis just got Bruce Willis about a couple years ago. He retired now, and they're not that old. I mean, you think of Alzheimer's and dementia like 70s, 80s, maybe in at that time range, but they're getting younger and younger now. Beach Boys, the founders of the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson had it also. Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, lifestyle though. I mean, it's about lifestyle. If you already are probably going to get dementia, you can slow it down. You can slow the progression or even eliminate it by just like your lifestyle and dietary stuff, like we were reading about the Mediterranean diet. But if you're if you use drugs and alcohol, that can play a major role in dementia and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
just breaking down your body.
Yeah,
on a normal person, it might have like last a little longer because you're not in that high stress all the time where she's in for past at least 30 years, being in the spotlight. And then of course her relationships, from the few things I've heard about her husband or boyfriend, whatever, that just messes you up too, and you're in anxiety and depression, and then trying to do a show and celebrity and trying to make money, and then people are just at you all the time. And then I think she explained that she during her dementia, because there are parts on TikTok that I saw, like she's already lost it, and she's telling, like, now her mouth is like just telling everything, like her truth. All the secrets are coming out, and one of them was she probably not a secret. She did crack.
Yeah, that's not a secret.
Yeah, she was drunk most of the time.
Right.
I mean, up to current.
Yeah, her drug and alcohol abuse, and what you're probably seeing her telling is not her getting on TikTok telling it. It's probably people that are posting her that the newest series that's out.
Gotcha.
Because she was in it. It wasn't like nobody playing her. It was her that was doing the actual series.
Just saying it.
Yeah, and she looks like they showed her feet where she had like the lymphedema, what else did she have? She has Graves' disease, lymphedema, all kinds of stuff that's going on with her. So
she got diagnosed with that in 2022 with her feet because she couldn't no longer wear high heels. She had to constantly start wearing tennis shoes because of her feet. And I was like, what made me think something was wrong with her when she passed out on her show?
Oh yeah.
During Halloween season, I said something is really wrong for her to fall out like that. It had nothing to do to me with the fact that she had on a costume and she got overheated. That told me something else was wrong with her, because I'm like, ain't nowhere in the world you gonna say all them lights you got overheated. I'm quite sure they had air conditioner and all that. It was
something they were ready to come out with.
Right. Yeah, when she passed out on stage that time was about the Graves' disease and stuff like that. When she had on that Statue of Liberty outfit that time.
Yeah.
So with that said, I mean, now it makes a lot of sense for those people who are not really like paying attention to Wendy Williams and her struggles the past 20 years and her up to her prime. You could see little. It makes sense. It makes a little. You're showing the disease has been slowly creeping in,
right?
And of course, her other elements, it's just not helping you either. And so, this is just makes the disease coming faster. Because she's only 59 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not alone. Of course, I think. What was his name? Bruce Willis. I think he's in 60s, maybe 61, 62.
Yeah. And he can't be by himself at all.
Yeah. And then Robin Williams, towards the end, he probably didn't really say to a lot of people, but he probably knew like something was going on. I'm losing my mind.
Right.
I can't help myself. Yeah. So the thing is, this is an awareness now. Of course, the family say, hey, she finally got officially diagnosed, but I think many people close to her is like, no, there's something wrong with her.
They were saying that in the video, and her son was always telling like her producers and all that stuff to keep her away from alcohol. He was like zero alcohol, and so her and her son's relationship has been, not the best mainly because he wants her to stay away from alcohol. And then, the thing with them taking her money, she doesn't have any money. Like she has money, but she doesn't have access to her money. And then her family has access to her money. So it's crazy. It is crazy. She went to this one place, this vape place, and she said, just tell them that I don't have the Wells Fargo's have my money. And I used to shop here all the time and, blah, blah, blah. He knows what I want. And I was like, dang, like you don't have that for like vapes, like, And then her driver was saying that he's been fired like twice. Like she'll fire somebody in a heartbeat. And they were like, why were you fired? Because, he didn't take her to go get alcohol or something like that. It was always surrounded around alcohol. Like even now she wants alcohol. She was fussing at her manager because he threw out her alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is a combination of a lot of things, and of course, this is just the latest disease for her to go to challenge. Unfortunately, you can't come back from this. The only thing you can do is kind of support her, like Bruce Willis and their family, just kind of take it one day at a time, and there's no medicine or anything to fix it. Yeah. So what do you think these celebrity diagnoses impact public, perception now of mental health, because this is part mental health of dementia and Alzheimer's.
I think that mental health is being taken more seriously now. I don't think people are quick to judge anymore. They'll think about mental illness. They might judge first and then be like, you know what? Yeah, it might be mental illness or something like that.
Yeah.
But is Alzheimer? I haven't looked it up, but is Alzheimer a mental illness, or is it's a
it's a neurological
ailment.
Yeah.
My thing is, okay, well, I understand that some people are a little bit more sensitive as far as mental health is concerned, but there's people out there too that at the same time they want to use it to mask something else that's going on. There's a fine line between perception and what really is happening.
Right.
You think about it, sometimes people might try to take advantage of that and say, okay, well, he shot up this mall because he was having mental issues or whatever. No.
Yeah.
We can't sit back and then make a GoFundMe for somebody who did something they knew good and well they ain't had no business doing. So we have to have more. I think we need more mental health professionals, licensed professionals, to be able to speak on a lot of these situations. And then at the same time, they should be able to partnership with other medical professionals, whether it be psychologists, psychiatrists, or other people that are therapists, to be able to say, no, this has been progressive, and it has been going on for years now with this particular person, without violating HIPAA or anything like that too. So it really is a fine line, but with public perception, people are going to say whatever they want anyway. Just like somebody being accused of something and then they found innocent, people still don't believe that. So public perception it really shouldn't matter right now. There has to be some professionals that actually have to step in. It's like, okay, well, my years through my expertise, something doesn't seem right, and she needs as much help as possible. But me personally, I also didn't like the fact that, like my wife was saying, she was nasty to a lot of people. But I'm not an expert, but negative energy can weigh on your body too.
Absolutely.
So if you're that negative towards people, it's gonna permeate within you and cause problems too. So
yes, it is.
What you put out there is exactly what you get. People can say karma, but at the same time, it's scientifically proven that what you put out there affects you. And what I know is karma affects something that you love, which is normally somebody else. Think about it. So karma can come back on you, but in a different form towards somebody else that you really appreciate. But
it doesn't 100% excuse you from being an asshole or being a bitch.
I mean, you go to mental health or anything, you don't have to be an ass to everybody and then pushing people out of the way and saying, no, I'm only one taking a picture. I'm a celebrity. I mean, no, that's
she did that. That was crazy. Y'all got, when y'all see it, y'all gonna be like, what? Who's she talking about?
Me, I'm a celebrity. I always want attention.
Well, isn't it like the celebrities that are on TV or on movies? They turn on a switch, right?
Yes.
And the best at it, the masters of like this, like on TV, on movie, on music, they know how to turn that on. But when they're off, they're different. They're assholes or bitches. Yeah, they're evil, demanding.
She was an asshole, like around the clock. Yeah, she was like that when she was off camera. And it seems like she was worse off camera, but I mean, on camera, she was calling people out. Her ass out. That's for sure.
Calling people stupid and stuff like that too. You just said that. Are you stupid? And
somebody was telling me. My cousin was telling me tonight how she jumped out to call somebody darky and shut up darky or something like that in the audience. Wow. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
That's way too much.
Yeah.
Well, it's these shock jocks. She started out as a shock jock, and she was getting awarded for being that way.
Right.
So where is the fine? These people don't have the fine line.
Well, that's the thing. If somebody hired me as a shock jock and I was in character, out of character, I'm not going to be walking around trying to hurt somebody on purpose and you know, being unkind on purpose. She's been very brutal, abrasive, and unkind. And I mean, I send healing energy to her, but I mean, like, it's just hard for me to be like, oh, you know what I mean?
Show like a lot of empathy. Yeah. Like 100% empathy.
The only reason why I have some type of empathy and sympathy because she has a son. And I feel bad for him because he's actually seeing this and he's actually worried about his mom. Like he
daily,
knows, he knows what's going to happen in the end because she's going to progress. So I feel bad for that. Even though he's an adult, he's still a child at the end of the day. He's about to lose his mom. So I just wish, you know, she had been a better person in the world and not have done a lot of stuff that she's done or said a lot of stuff that she has said.
Well, that's water under the bridge because she can't come back from that. And yet, I mean, all you can do is really support, you know, the son and, you know,
family,
and comfort and stuff like that. But I mean, I hope that it gets to the point where, you know, they'll be able to have some sort of control over her now. Because she's been the control and she's not well enough to be in control of the situation.
But by watching the documentary, does it open up a little bit and it kind of explains a little bit like, yeah, she is going through this disease, but you're saying she's always kind of been that way even before that.
They didn't say anything about her disease on the documentary. It seems like at the second episode, that's when it seemed like that's when they were saying she's really sick. Something's really, really happening or whatever. But you could see it from the first episode, like in all of her face. Then you could see when she was slurring and stuff like that. Me and Dorsey looked at each other like, nah, that's more than alcohol at this point.
Yeah. She on some pills or.
Yeah, it's more than alcohol.
It's something else because you just don't sit there the whole time.
I think it's more than alcohol.
With Graves' disease, me personally, from what I've noticed and what I've experienced, you don't sit there the whole time like this.
Right.
No, your eyes might bulge, but it's like her eyelids are actually up. She's holding them up, and her eyebrows are up too. So it's more than that. It's more
like overcompensating. Like I'm fucking high, but I'm gonna make it seem like I'm not high.
Because I mean, she has Graves' disease, but Dorsey does too. So I mean, and a lot of people don't know that, but I mean, it's totally different when you start adding alcohol and drugs and stuff like that in the mix.
Because I put chitlin juice on my forehead before I go to sleep at night.
You know what?
Yeah,
I would like to see that being put on. Want to do a TikTok on that one?
Chitlin juice.
You know what, Floyd? He should do that shit too. He should do that. This is what I do every night. I'm not a doctor, but
I've been through some sayings. Have you?
Nah.
Got a scrapple. You'll be just fine. You're welcome.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No.
Hey, did we check? Are we live on Instagram? I think we are, right?
I didn't even check. So. Let me check.
But I just hope and pray to God that, you know, they get conservatorship because right now her family can't even get conservatorship over her. Somebody else has it.
Yeah, and all the stuff that Wells Fargo has been going through, the way they treated some of our veterans when they were overseas and stuff like that. Wells Fargo shouldn't be able to hold nobody's money. Sorry, I said what I said. They shouldn't touch nobody else.
I would never touch Wells Fargo as a bank. I have never had Wells Fargo as a bank.
Nope.
Never.
I know a couple of people that after they found out about Wells Fargo, they took all their money out of Wells Fargo somewhere else.
Exactly. Wells Fargo is shady.
Yeah.
Thank you. I never thought about it. It was because I did want to go to Wells Fargo, but it was something that just told me don't do it. Ooh, don't do it. And I'm glad listening to it myself. Because sometimes I don't listen to that in the voice. But I'm glad I did because that's just messed up that they do like that.
Yeah, I would say like, I mean, for us, we would say like Navy Federal and USAA, but shit, they changed too. They've changed, and especially that stuff that came out about Navy Federal denying like minorities for like home loans and all that stuff.
Wow, really? I mean, I've been a lifelong NFCU. Might have
Yeah.
been a big change because of they've gone national now. I mean, like really, like worldwide. Because it
Yeah.
used to be if you're just in the Navy or you're in the military. Now it's
Right.
like anybody. Like what?
Anybody.
They still have stipulations though. You still have to like, not
Be part of the government or work for the base.
yeah.
But see, I can get an account because of my brother. My brother was in the military. So I can get an account with Navy Fed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
you,
they have some really good rates and stuff like that.
do you think
Right.
now that NFCU is getting greedy?
Oh yeah, they did, but I think that they're coming down a peg or two now since somebody put them out in the media,
Yeah,
about
yeah.
Want that publicity.
they don't want that smoke at all.
Oh
So,
man.
yep, new sheriff in town.
All right. Well, prayers out to the Wendy Williams family. Of course, the son. I know she's not the first and not the last. That's going to be, going through this disease. Okay, Bruce Willis just recently, about 2 or 3 years ago, just got diagnosed. But if you look in the long list of celebrities and actors and even politicians, they've all had been touched by dementia, and it's really not. It's a real challenge with it's a disease, especially if it's someone close to you and family and all that. So,
Take care of yourself, y'all. Take care.
oh yeah. So, what do you think would be like early signs of like someone having, early signs of dementia?
Ooh.
There's a lot of. Go ahead.
For my aunt, she had it, and she forgot where she was going, and she got lost.
That's what happened to my aunt too.
She got lost.
Well, yeah, I don't know whether she got lost, but it was. I'd rather not really say, but yeah, it's like confusion, just things that you would normally do that you don't do, and then people that are close to you, they notice that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, there's a lot of signs. If you're close to somebody, like God forbid your mother, father, whatever, when you're close to somebody and you see a huge change in them, don't ignore it, especially, I mean, that's almost at any age when you get like over what 55, 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to pay attention to those signs. They're going to change anyway, but dementia and Alzheimer's, there's some telltale signs with that. So yeah.
Especially if they cannot look at you and tell you, okay, you're my daughter, you're my son. And they can't remember your name.
That's something she did. That's something she did on that docuseries. She looked at her. She didn't know who her manager was, and she was saying all this stuff, and she was just like, acting weird. And then she came out, and then she said, "I'm gonna sleep for hours or something." And she came out. She goes, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow. Like, first it's like just a little bit. And then after a while, and like they said, I'm reading here, the behavioral is aggression, agitation, difficulty with self-care. And you can tell that with her too, that she did have like difficulty with like self-care, meaningless repetition of words, just her personality probably was kind of hard to detect with probably the people that were close to her because her personality was already fucked up. You know what I mean? For some people they love that, and that was who she is. But I'm just saying, she already had like a abrasive personality. So.
Right.
But hallucinations, paranoia, loss of appetite, and she's very, very, very thin.
Yeah, she's always been, right? I mean, at least
but she looks
thin.
Like sunken, like
yeah, her legs,
Her
and
legs
so it's like her ankles are like this. Her ankles are probably like the same size as her thighs.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but then her feet are like the brats. Like brats, they're big feet because of the the swelling.
Disease. Yeah.
But the rest of the stuff, she's really, really frail.
When I seen a picture of her, I think it was last year, I seen a picture of her and I was like, what is going on? she was on a beach or something. Not a beach. She was walking somewhere, and her legs are so little. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I mean,
but look back at the movie. I Think Like a Man. What was it called?
Think Like a Man.
Yeah, because like I said, when I see her after the fact, I didn't really recognize her. So
right.
I mean, yeah, to me, she's never been like cute, but no, I mean, tell me when, except for when she was younger, before she became like a star, when she dated Method Man that time or whatever, she wasn't a bad looking female then.
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
I guess after like drug use,
surgery she had,
surgery, drug use, and everything.
Yeah.
Allegedly, yep. Mm-hmm.
She looked good when she was young.
We gotta say
I was like, that can't be Wendy. And this is not funny, but it's funny.
I told him
this is not funny, but it's funny. My mom used to think that Wendy Williams was a man.
Ooh, yeah, I mean,
Wendy.
So there's a picture of her legs then. I don't know what year that was, but she looks really healthy here. I mean, you know,
right?
Is her legs more skinnier than that now?
Yes.
Oh, her legs are like they're going storks or flamingo.
Like flamingo, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so little. The skin is like hanging on, like.
Oh my god.
She's skin and bones. You don't have no recent picture of her. Yeah, look at her then. See that before and after? Go up.
Where?
Right there. Before and after.
Yeah. Well, she's got some stuff done. She's got Botox.
Her
nose.
Girl too.
Yeah. She's her food. I mean, her diet's not really good. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And she claimed she was a vegan. I'm like, what?
Yeah, this is the husband? I think it's the husband.
Yes, that's the ex-husband.
Yeah. See, she was still okay. I mean,
yeah, she looked good like that.
No, she's still ugly to me.
You know what, Carla?
That's with makeup. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's with makeup.
That's how she looked now.
And she looked worse than that now. Actually,
she looks worse than that.
I think she looks worse than that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go from. Well, I'm gonna take that back because Madonna looked crazy too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
When I say crazy, like not what you would think that she looked like even like 5 years ago.
Right.
And you know, I think she has some mental problems, mental issues too that she might be going through.
You could tell some of the work that she had done is not catching. It's not hanging on.
Right.
Yeah.
So she got done to her face. It's not catching. She got the receipt for that. Yeah, she need to get a receipt for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here she's a little bit, you know, she's.
Because she had boob jobs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But sometimes when you have a boob job, I mean, you know how it's going to suit the rest of your body.
That's just as bad as dudes going to the gym and only doing working out their arms and their shoulders and their chest.
Right.
But look at your legs. Tell me right.
Yeah, I mean that might be recent too. That could be like a year ago.
And you can tell her cheekbones aren't the same now.
Yeah. She has major changes to her body. Oh, here you go. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see her legs?
Yeah.
So it looked like she lost weight.
Yes.
Oh yes, absolutely. And when you see her in the video, whatever,
drastically.
When she turns around, she has like the booty of a 12-year-old Korean boy.
Oh wow. Yeah. So that looks like she lost a ton of weight, like fast, like really, really fast.
Right.
I mean, she's not. Well, you know, it's just like, I guess her attitude when I say that she's unattractive. She's not ugly. She's just a little hard to look at, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's basically the same thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically the same thing. Nothing changed.
Okay. I was just trying to make it sound better.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, we're just pointing out because you can see, obviously with the pictures, you can see the you know, just her going down and down and down. I'm sure her son and her family's like, Mom, what are you doing? Stop. And then of course she still has to work. She still has to make, you know, appearances. Yeah. She still got to do this. You got to do that.
The thing about it, you don't want your child telling you what to do. That's how it probably was. She was already high strung, but you're going to try to tell me what to do. You just go ahead and order your $100,000 in Uber Eats in 1 year is what the kid had.
Wow.
$100,000
Oh,
in Uber Eats.
I think this is
The
the son.
The son.
Wow.
And then right after that, he threw a $120,000 birthday party. But at the same time, it wasn't without her permission.
Right. Yeah. Is that the son right here?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's little Kevin.
That's the son. Oh man. No. See, she's like looks happy. I mean, she looks happy. She looks healthy in this picture.
She was happy and healthy.
That's years ago, though.
Yeah. But like you said, she's only right now. She's only 59. So in that age, she's probably what 40s, maybe.
40s.
Yeah, she looks like she has some skin bleaching or something. She's so like she's really pale. Like she doesn't have any kind of she don't have much color to her skin.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, when y'all see that, you're gonna especially you, Shaquana, because you have like a lot of like sympathy and empathy for her. So you're gonna really be sad by watching that docuseries.
Oh man.
It's hard. It was hard to watch. I'm just like, really? Like, wow. But at the same time, it was hard for me to be like, feeling sorry for her when she was yelling at people and going crazy and stuff like that.
And see, at that time of the documentary, they didn't even know she had dementia at the time.
Right.
She just got diagnosed because this was reported last year.
Right.
This whole documentary was done last year, and she just got diagnosed this year. So I'm like, wow. Like she done went downhill fast.
Right.
I think I'm trying to look at the lighter side. The bright side to this is that people are now more aware of this going on, and now they can look at their loved ones or their partners or their family and friends and say, "Oh man, you need to get checked. You need to get get because you want to catch it early enough where you can get the help that you can, because like you, especially for celebrities and politicians, if they had it and they're getting early on of dementia and Alzheimer's, all the stress just adds, it just accelerates the disease.
Yeah, I mean, so you can go down without you can go down quickly without drugs and alcohol, but to add drugs and alcohol to the mix, that's just like flash. This is a rapid.
Right. I think the stress of her husband, ex-husband cheating on her and having a baby and all this, I think that just really
absolutely, because the thing about it is she was dishing the tea, and now it's like the tea is on you, but the tea is on you that it's really, really out there. And then by her, getting pregnant, that's when she said when the girl got pregnant, then she said it's time for a divorce. Like she knew he was cheating on her, but when the girl got pregnant, it's like, okay, now it's time for a divorce. And so it means like she really didn't want to divorce. That was her husband, her manager, her everything, and then her mom passed away, and they were saying that her mom was like, she would fall asleep on the phone with her mom. They were like girlfriends, kikiing and stuff like that. And they were always talking on the phone and stuff like that. And I cannot imagine losing my mom. That was like, wow.
And what really pushed it over the edge for me was when she said that she didn't even remember when her mama passed. She didn't remember. She didn't remember when she passed or that she passed, because she would call her mama and her mama would never answer the phone, and somebody tell her your mama passed, and she was looking like, and people didn't catch on to it. Like they just thought she wanted to hear her mama's voice on her voicemail.
Right,
that's what they thought. But at that moment, that was a sign. She was losing her memory, but people didn't catch on to it. I think something could have been done then if they had really paid attention to her constantly calling her mama 4-5 times a day. So I don't know, but I don't know. This is the pay attention to your people. Just pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention now. Yeah. At the end of the day, we're all talking about it. It's all over TikTok, it's all over social media. You got news people talking about it. If it, I guess that's the one thing that she'll leave at to the world is the the factors that go into early on dementia and early on Alzheimer's and the disease. You know, you got to take care of yourself early on. And unfortunately, celebrities and politicians that have high stress like that, they're the ones that at the end they get the end of the stick. It's just a bad.
Especially entertainers, you got and we're not stress free at all. We
No,
are
no.
constantly stressed the hell out, but we got to find ways to not to be stressed out. Cause with me being a person that used to have seizures, I can't be stressed out too much.
Gotcha.
I have a seizure, and I'd be up out of here. So I have to make sure I'm not stressed. And that's why I stay off of social media for a couple of days. I don't answer the phone for a couple of days because I know if I get stressed, my mama gonna freak the hell out.
Right.
So D3, you gotta be careful, man, because those dogs, man, they might, too much stress.
I'm burning incense. Real. I'm trying to
burn sage.
Exactly.
We have sage, Palo Santo. Look at him. He know what he's supposed to be.
The devil right there.
I pop on social media, burning. And if it's something that I can't build off of, I'm like, no, I'm out. Yeah, I'm done. I can't. I'm not letting that in my spirit. I can't.
If the sage ain't working, I'll go down my ramp and sit at the bottom of my ramp and smoke me some weed and go back in my house. I'm good. I'm good.
That's where the scrapple sandwich will come into play. You need a scrapple sandwich.
Yeah.
Scrapple sandwich.
She don't even know what scrapple is.
Or you can also have muskrat.
I know what scrapple is because Jan Red talk about scrapple all the doggone time.
So you can have muskrat stew. I mean, take care of all that.
All right. I've got a list. I know we're probably the last Sunday now of February for Black History Month. Obviously, I'm the person like I want more Black history every day. Asian history, American history. I want all full. But since we're all into music and DJing, I do have top 10, top 5 here of fun facts of Black music history. Hold on. All right, so let's see here. Prince, rest in peace, reportedly sent a Weird Al Yankovic a telegram back in 1986 commanding the comedian to avoid eye contact with him during the entirety of the American Music Awards. Isn't it Prince and Michael Jackson? They don't like to be in the same place either.
Right.
Yeah, they had beef. R&B.
Yeah. So Prince, I can see Prince, like that's his attitude. Like when he don't like somebody, like he don't go or don't look at me.
Yeah, when you watched the We Are the World documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even then, that they were trying to get Sheila E. to get Prince out there.
Yep. Wow. Poor Sheila E. I love her too. Number 2, the little known fact about the eating disorder in his heyday, Louis Armstrong showed signs of bulimia. Yeah. What? Yeah, he had binged and purged with the help of laxatives, and he was often pictured with pictured with his laxative of choice, Swiss Chris, recommended to his friends with the catchphrase, "Satch says, leave it all behind you." So why was he throwing up? I don't understand.
What's that stuff, Swiss Chris?
I don't know. Some laxative that.
They produced it off the market.
Yeah. Probably gone now. It probably had some crack in it. You know how Coke was.
Look that up. Swiss Chris.
Swiss Chris with a K. Kriss. Yeah. All right. Number 3. Snoop Dogg reportedly sold weed to Cameron Diaz back when they two attended Long Beach Polytech High School.
I ain't surprised.
Who was it?
That's why she always smiles.
Snoop Dogg sold weed to Cameron Diaz.
Oh yeah.
They went to the same school.
Wrong stuff.
At the height of his popularity, Chubby Checkers, the twist was explicitly forbidden in New York City Catholic schools because of the song's unchristian nature.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
When it all is also certain places that he did it, like I think was it American Bandstand or a couple of other shows? I mean, it was integrated. It wasn't integrated at all. So
yeah. When a drunken MC announced the Sledge Sisters, their original name, he called them the Sister Sledge on stage. The quartet rolled out with, went on, and they've been known as Sister Sledge, but that's not their name.
Did not know that.
All right.
I didn't know
It's
that
the Sledge Sisters.
All
Wow.
right, so Sledge better.
Yeah, it do sound.
Do you remember Chuck Berry?
Yes.
Yeah.
So music back then, you know, you have one hit, make some money. Someone had a couple hits and they don't make no money, like zero money. So when Chuck Berry wasn't being Chuck Berry, he supplemented his income as a trained beautician. You know, he had the hair, you know, he can
He didn't have to wear.
comb it. He was well put together, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But you know, back then, the hairstylists started off as men first. It wasn't
Did not know
women.
that either.
He was a beautician. Stevie Wonder led the campaign to have Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday designated as a national holiday.
Right.
He's
for
always,
Trump.
yeah,
That's for
he's always
Trump.
been part of the civil, you know, civil rights movements all the time. Yeah.
He even went to jail for it.
In the club, PIMP, 50 Cent abstained from alcohol and drugs, even though his music at the time glorified alcohol and drugs. But I mean, by that time that music came out, he wasn't doing drugs anymore or drinking.
That's I mean, it makes sense. Because you think about it, his first song, one of the first songs he was getting popping off of was talking about how he was just killing people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't really do that, so it is what it is.
Nah, he's just a genius. You know what I'm saying? Business genius. That's what he is.
Definitely marketing.
Gloria Gaynor. You know who that is?
She will
Yeah.
survive. Yeah.
I
Yep.
will survive.
She won the first and only Grammy for Best Disco Recording with I Will Survive. The Recording Academy discontinued the category after disco fell out of public favor. Yeah, because disco is not a genre anymore.
Yeah, that was so much. The decline of disco or how it went out.
It was
Yeah, I
dirty.
remember. Yeah.
Dirty.
dirty.
That
It
was.
was.
She got caught up in the middle of it too.
This is my boys.
Yeah.
No. Aretha Franklin, fear of flying kept her from attending the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Shit, I wish you. Go ahead.
Well, it was like, remember Richie Valent? Oh, Donna, La Bamba. He had a fear of flying because in his movie with Lou Diamond Phillips, he had a dream that he was going to die in the sky.
And he did.
He did because for whatever reason, it was that day. Buddy Holly was with him, the Big Bopper. They were like stuck frozen in the bus, and they said, "Oh, we have a plane. We'll be there in an hour," and they all died. Pretty much died. Public Enemies, Flavor Flav. He can play 15 instruments,
Right.
including the French horn and the oboe and the xylophone.
Right. He's a genius. He's a
genius.
And he sings
Really
the national anthem.
He does.
There you go.
And where's the
Him
fly?
the man. Ooh.
Yeah, but that national anthem, they shouldn't.
Bonus. Here's a bonus here. As a student, I think we talked about this before. As a student in Baltimore School of Arts, Tupac Shakur took ballet lessons.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Tupac conned us. I'm telling you right now, Tupac was not gangsta.
Yes, he was.
Man, if you went to school in Baltimore,
he was
not in the hood.
He was a great actor. He was a
Yes,
great
he
actor. Tupac, yeah, ballet. I mean, anyways, but I mean, his background, of course, his parents was the Black Panther, but doesn't mean your kid's gonna be,
I mean, he didn't have the best lifestyle or whatever.
No.
He experienced a lot of stuff,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that the stuff that he talked about.
I mean, one of his best friends sold crack. Jada, she said. So,
all right, last one here. Whitney Houston, rest in peace. Nearly became a member of the Huxtable clan. She auditioned for the role of Sandra Huxtable.
Yes, she
I
did.
didn't know
Wow.
Yep. The eldest daughter of the Cosby Show, but lost the role to Sabrina LaBeouf.
Yes, she did.
Would have it changed the whole dynamic of the Huxtable with Whitney Houston?
I feel like Whitney would have done a better job. Nippy was. I think she would have done
so.
a better job.
I don't know.
I think it would have been a whole lot different.
And she was kind of light. She was kind of light skinned. I'm like, where did she get that light skin from between the two?
Oh.
The older sister.
But when you look at Claire's
Sandra.
When you look at Claire's family on her mom's side, they were a little bit lighter than her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the dad. Yeah, you're right. You are right. You're right.
But was that before Whitney was introduced to drugs or anything like that? Because she might have got.
But I mean, it seemed like Whitney was always using drugs, according to her, because wasn't she using before? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's the 80s. It's the 80s. So
yeah, she was using it in the 80s, but she was in her 20s.
Cocaine was like everybody. It was like smoking a cigarette back in the 80s.
Exactly.
And you think about the anxiety and the pressure of celebrities, and all the depression. Oh, they took cocaine.
I think that's another reason why she turned the road down, because if Bill Cosby had found out she was on drugs, he would have put on Front Street about it. Or
whatever, he probably would have hit because he was putting drugs.
You stop. Stop.
Just a little stronger than the Quaaludes. That's all.
Do you imagine all the drugs they took in the 80s and 70s and 80s? 70s started like the Quaaludes, and then of course in the 80s it was cocaine, and then of course crack.
60s, they were on LSD.
Yeah, they were.
Heroin, all of that.
Heroin.
Man, and then in the 20s, Prohibition didn't kick in. They was going to all the other stuff.
Yeah.
I've had some shrooms. That's the strongest I'm about to do. Some shrooms. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, look at Tyler Perry. Oh, not Tyler Perry. Steve Tyler.
Oh,
damn. Tyler Perry and Steve Tyler. Wow.
Dude looks like a lady. They both do. So, anyways.
You know what?
Wow.
But yeah, Steve Tyler, what's his name? They had a TV show. Oh my God, not Rob Zombie. What's his name?
Ted Nugent.
No, the wife was the manager, and then the two kids, and Kelly and something. Osborne.
Osborne.
Yeah. Look at him.
Oh yeah, he gone. That's
but I haven't seen him lately. But I mean, oh yeah, they did a lot of drugs back then.
Yeah, and he finally got clean and sober. Thank God.
I know.
All the engineering school I went to in Arizona, they said they got the SSL console, a real big console from the studio that Billy Idol was working in. And they said when they got it, they opened it up, and they had to have the police there because of all the cocaine residue that was stuck inside of the control.
Wow, I can believe it.
You want to get in trouble for that? They said, "Look, we just bought this receipt."
Oh yeah, it was the choice. It was the drug choice of the rich and famous. I mean, cocaine. I mean, speed, and Quaaludes, and
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh hell yeah! Now crack, shit. That's
whack.
Crack is whack. That's a death sentence to a lot of people, man.
No,
say crack is whack.
Survived for a long time, didn't they?
Well, crack it's cut, and cocaine is like more pure.
Yeah, and so there's still people out. I was surprised to hear that people were still smoking crack.
Yeah.
Who is cooking it?
Well, it's the amphetamine now, the fentanyl, that's just killing people now. Like
fentanyl, yeah, they're cutting stuff.
Zombie, yeah.
Oh, they'll hear about something like, such and such died. Oh, let me get some of that. Like what?
Right. That's crazy because it was a comedian that passed away. I think fentanyl was in the drug that he had, and it killed him instantly.
Wow.
So.
I'm gonna be honest. I've smoked marijuana. I've done gummies. To be honest, when I was younger, I did amphetamine, meth, but it was like, clean. It was like the pure. Anyways, I never got addicted. I don't know. I mean, I was lucky. Maybe. I feel like it's like you, not
so
weak
how do you
mind.
do that? When you smoke that?
Yeah. It's like salt rocks, pretty much like crystals. Pure.
Put a pipe or something.
Yeah, you just smoke it up, yeah, and inhale it, and then
Wow.
you're rearranging your room 2 o'clock in the morning. You're rearranging the living room at 2 a.m.
Oh,
Fix-
wow.
A lot of
fixing
energy
fixing your car,
Oh wow.
out there mopping the sidewalk.
all day. Yeah, no, not at that point. Like when you get your mind to it, like you're gonna do it like now.
Right.
Wow.
You're gonna do something. So a lot of people like, unfortunately, I'm not telling anybody, but a lot of people straight A's and those people burn the midnight oil and they need to study.
Right. They
A
use
lot of
meth.
college people, yeah, the
Well,
pure
if you think
crystal.
about like Adderall and stuff like that, I mean,
Mm.
Adderall has stuff like that, and I was on Adderall for years. I mean, I still have
Yeah,
the
yeah.
prescription, but I just don't,
Yeah. Like I think if I remember, it helped you focus and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
It's
do
crazy.
projects. Yeah, Wall Street. A lot of people in college, the top 10
They
of
will
top
pay you
10.
for your prescription.
Yeah,
People will pay for your prescription, but
they will. No, I ain't doing that. But my mind was strong enough to not be addicted. So
Mhm.
yep, I haven't smoked in almost 28 years. So I
You
take
know what?
gummies though.
Well, the only thing that I really, really got addicted to was D3.
Yeah,
Or what?
yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
Mm.
That day 3.
Mm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Great conversation opens up, man. Please like, subscribe, share. It's a great
Please.
conversation. Dementia, really, I know we're laughing, but it's not really a laugh matter when it happens to your family and your friends. So
Right. And I'm really mixed on the Whitney. I mean, not the Whitney, the Wendy thing. Like,
yeah,
I know how to feel.
I know. Well, we prayers out to them, especially the son.
Family.
Hopefully
Right.
she can get the help that she needs now that now it's official that she has it. So I mean,
And make
all you can
her
do is make her comfortable.
Right.
Yep, that's true.
Get all these yes people from around her.
Yes, she still had yes people in her corner telling her yes.
Yeah, you gotta have
Oh,
your crew's gonna check you.
yeah, they want the check, they want the money. So
Exactly. And that's the worst thing you can do for somebody with dementia. Get them yes people from around her.
exactly. All right, guys. My name is DJ Kid Mengo. We've got Carla, D3, and Shaquana. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Like, subscribe, share, please. It's going to be on the YouTube. You want to rewatch it again. If you haven't subscribed, please. Also, we've got the co-creator of Laughs and Libations podcast about that wallet. Check their account too, and like, subscribe, and share. We will appreciate it. All right. Till next week, next Sunday.
Good night.
That'll be easy.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.